Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Dipalok, Magesh, Rashmi, Arushi, Atanu, Birendra, Chaitanya, Dhiraj, Nishu, Kavita. All right. Good morning. Is the voice coming clear? Subodh Vaidya, all good? Okay. Prajakta. All right. Chalo. Let's begin. So today and tomorrow, I'm going to talk about a very delicate part in our business. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk about when we reach out to friends and family members initially, uh, why do we not get so much of success? When we reach out to our friends and families, why do we not get so much of success? And today, I'm going to talk about people do like you, they listen to you, but still they do not move ahead. Okay. So these are the two series. So series one today, we are going to talk about this. And then tomorrow, we are going to talk about friends and family members. देखो, in our day-to-day work, बहुत लोग होंगे, those who like you, they definitely respect you, right? They call you up for advice. But when it comes to actual investing, they do not choose you. They go to someone else. ऐसा कभी हुआ है कि बातचीत होता है, they like you but still do not. If ऐसा हुआ है तो you can write yes in the chat box. Okay. You can write yes in the chat box. Okay. Now think about this carefully. Think about this carefully. Did the client at all say that you are not good? No. Did the client ever tell you that I don't trust you? No. In fact, many times they say that you explain very well. मुझे सब समझ में आ गया. You're very knowledgeable. I will definitely work with you. And still the money goes elsewhere. देखो, the reason that many a times we are not able to realize is that being liked is not enough. Being trusted is also just not enough. Being chosen to actually do it is a completely different game. Because when a client has to take a decision with real money, something within them takes a turn. They just don't look for a good person. They look for someone who can give them the confidence that you are the person, someone who can truly be their guide. A guide is always followed. If that is missing, even good advisors will get ignored. Today's session is definitely not about getting more clients. It is about something little different, little more important. How to move from being just liked to being that person's client. So being that person who actually gets chosen. Because once we do that, then the business starts to shift. Okay. So give me a minute or two, and I'm going to quickly share my presentation, and we will go into a framework as well. So I'm going to talk about a framework which will help us to move towards a closure. Okay. And all of you are aware that this entire presentation that we share in the morning gets uploaded in our community at 12 o'clock every day. Okay, so you can always go to that page at 12 o'clock, and then you can go through the presentation deck once again. Okay, just give me a second. I'm just opening the slide deck. All right. So the thing is this, why clients like you but still don't choose you? So we are closing that silent gap between trust and an actual transaction. Clients can like you, trust you, but still not give you the money. Okay. And that's not just a problem. That's a problem which actually slows down a business. Because we think that if client trusts me, client will invest with me. Okay. The problem is you're not making the clients feel safe enough to take a decision. So there is a gap between having a relationship and then moving towards a transaction. Okay. So this is what we call the trust versus the decision gap. That's the gap because I like you doesn't mean I'll give you the money. The client doesn't fully understand what you actually do, and the client respects you but doesn't see you as the final decision maker. Now, and I do know you have already answered to this question that there are many clients sometimes, like you, appreciate you, but haven't invested yet with you. Okay. And they keep saying that, yes, hum log karenge, we will definitely work with you. Ek bada paisa aayega. But while nothing happens and you are trapped in that friendly zone. Okay. So the person who gets chosen for a decision or an action person is somebody who can actually guide the decision, who is just not friendly, but he's actually a professional. And instead of hearing that we will definitely work together, they say, here is my money. Clients don't give money to the advisor they like, they give money to the advisor that they are confident about. A simple, memorable, and practical system is a framework called CLOSE, CLOSE. Okay, where C stands for clarifying your role, L stands for linking it to their life, O stands for the recommendation, owning the recommendation, S stands for simplifying the decision, and E stands for encouraging to take the action. CLOSE. Now, I don't just suggest funds. My role is to help you decide where your money should go and why, making it very clear what is your role. Okay. Because a product person might be just discussing products. The problem is with a product person, they're not very sure about how to decide whether you are the guy. Link it to their life. When you are just talking about a problem, the advice feels very generic and disconnected from reality. Okay. This is not about return. This is about whether your child's education plan stays on track. Okay. It has to feel like their own, as if your advice is just for them. You have to own the recommendation. Many times, MFDs sound unsure, leaving that head that we keep saying, that cognitive load of the decision entirely on the client. Fix it. If I were in your position, I would do this. This is what I recommend to you. Always recommend. Do not give options. Simplify the decision. Do not give options. No decision will get taken because people do not have an ability to take a decision on their own. Fix the problem. Provide exactly one clear path with one backup option maximum. These are the two ways to do this. I would go with the first. Encourage without any kind of, sorry, encourage without any kind of pressure. If we don't encourage them to take a decision, the conversation would end entirely without any closure. Fix, lower down the barrier to entry. Let's fix the first step and structure this. We can build gradually from there. You are basically shifting the person from thinking to actually doing the stuff. Okay. So there is two ways of doing it. Okay. And I'm going to spend some time on this page. This is model A, where you come in as an MFD, you explain a lot of stuff, you take a lot of things to time to explain things, then you suggest, and then you wait for a decision. And this waiting becomes a continuous loop. And sometimes people go to the direct plans. or they go to some other wealth advisor. There is a model B where you clarify, that is the closed loop. You clarify your role, you link it to their life, own the recommendation, simplify the decision, and encourage them to move ahead. Okay. So never get caught in that waiting loop that they will come back. Build a bridge directly to their decision process. Okay. Because clients choose the advisor who reduces their uncertainty the fastest manner. All right. So use the close. I'm just going to go back and talk about that close once again. So you're very clear in your head. It's a close framework. Clarify your role, step one. Link it to their life, step two. Own the recommendation, step three. Simplify the decision process and encourage them to take the action. This entire journey should be over in less than 45 minutes. The close framework. All right. All the best, everyone. Have a great day ahead. And I'll see you tomorrow exactly at 10:10. And we are going to discuss what happens with friends and family members when this framework is applied. All the best and see you tomorrow at 10:10. Take care. Bye bye.